What's going on, guys? Logan here for a new video. Now today I have an awesome product review for y'all. Lithium Auto Elixirs, they decided to send me some products. They reached out to me about 2 weeks ago and they just said, hey, we like your content and we'd like for to send you some products and let you do a review, let my subscribers see just how well their products work. And I let them know, hey, I will do an honest review because video doesn't lie. So I'm going to take y'all through the entire process of using all their products. They sent me just pretty much everything you would need to clean your car and to fully just do a good detail. They sent me some polish, they sent me plastic restorer, they sent me a clay bar, and they sent me the lubricant that goes along with it. They sent me a cleanse that was basically like a plastic or leather cleanser, hide rehab, which is going to be like a leather conditioner, just basically brings your leather back to life. They sent me some wax, and then they also sent me like a once a year treatment for your leather. So I'm really excited to use all this stuff. Like I said, I let them know this is going to be an honest review because yes, y'all will see the entire process. I am ashamed to say it, but my car is extremely dirty. Oh, and just to let y'all know, my drag radials, they are off inside. It's been raining here in Texas lately, so I'm not about to drive on drag radials out in the rain. Don't want any kind of accident to happen. But as y'all can see, I have swirls everywhere in my paint because it's been a really long time since I've actually done a good detail on my car. I haven't used a clay bar in a long time, which even the inside, that can definitely use some love as well with that plastic and leather cleaner. I mean, my leather isn't in terrible condition. Little leather inserts in here and on my armrest, so I'm very curious to see if these products are as well, or if they work as good as this company says they do. So I'm gonna go ahead, get washing my car, and then start moving some cars out the garage and move my car in there so I can actually do the wax, polish, all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna have a fun few hours. Before I even get started, I will leave a link to every single product right here down in the description below, along with the website to Lithium Auto Elixirs. And again, big thank you to Lithium Auto Elixirs for even sending me this stuff. It seems to be some good products in their ingredients, and you just gotta love the names of this stuff, from luster lube, 4-clay, hide rehab, gloss sauce, seal and squeal, trim serum. It's leather love. I mean, this is some definitely some unique names when it comes to naming the products. So let's go ahead and get this entire car washed, get some of these cap prints off, just wash off all this road grime and everything, because like I said, it's been raining the last few days here in Texas, but I just want y'all to see what my paint quality is without using any of the products, just a clean wash. And what's going on, everybody? Now this footage right here, actually I don't know what happened, my audio got all kind of messed up, but I'm just showing y'all pretty much the condition of the paint. There's a bunch of swirls in the paint, even right there on the hood you can see all those the adhesive right there. That was from a previous owner. He put these stripes on and they stayed on for maybe 2 or 3 years, but when I took the stripes off, it just left that crazy adhesive on there. So I'm going to use some of the products they gave me to try to get that off. Here in the sunlight you can see this even just crazy swirls everywhere, which is absolutely insane that it was just that bad. I mean, it's not bad just generally looking at the car, but in direct sunlight it is horrible. Back here you can see just how bad the trim is. It's all kind of faded, so they gave me some trim restore. Definitely use some of that on that, bring that trim back to life. And on the trunk lid back here, there are a bunch of little scratches right there. Even that little antenna, little square, that circle thing right there, I'm gonna use some trim restore on that, see what I can do. Even on this little the third brake light, try to put some trim restore on there. I'll even throw some on right here on this tail light cover, because all that is a little tin I bought years ago. Even on this antenna right here, it's all kind of faded, so throw some trim restore on there. Let's see what this company can do. They promise good results, so let's get kicking. Okay, so first up for the detail, I am going to use the clay bar, which is the 4-clay, and then I'm going to use the lubricating spray, which is the luster lube. Now, the cool thing about the luster lube is that it's not just lubrication for the clay bar. You can use it as a detail spray at the same time, even if you're not, clay bar on your car. Now, the instructions on the clay bar say to work in 2x2 areas, which is pretty normal for a clay bar. Just use plenty of the lubricating spray so that this clay slides very easily over the paint. And as soon as you open up the clay bar, it even says to either put water in this little plastic container or store the clay bar back in this plastic so that it's not a pain in the butt to remove later. I like it as a little warning. And what's becoming more and more obvious is that this stuff definitely feels premium. It's wrapped in plastic inside of a plastic bag. So I don't know, this stuff is supposedly mud, like volcanic mud. Kind of blown away by the quality of all the products so far. Okay, so like the instructions said, it's gonna work in a small little area with plenty of the luster lube. Take your clay bar and just literally rub against the paint. And I can actually feel this clay bar running into little contaminants, and it's gonna pick them right up. You can see a little bit of discoloring right there. See that brownish color? I mean, it's also taking up a little bit of the wax too, so that's why it's important to wax your car after you use a clay bar and after you polish. And let's keep manipulating the clay as you build up some contaminants. Go back to town. Wow, it's actually picking up a lot of different things. It was hidden in my paint. Okay, so I have clay barred half my hood. You'll notice that there is like this residue left over after you're done clay barring. Just take a microfiber towel and wipe all that off. It comes off pretty easy. I've already wiped off a little bit over here, which, as you can tell just from the finish, I already have without any kind of polish or wax. It is pretty all right, and touching it by the back of my hand, my paint feels soft. It's a totally different feeling. But I'm gonna go ahead and take the rest of the clay residue off. I will polish half my hood and wax half the hood, and then pull my car out into the sun just so y'all can see the true results of the luster lube, the wax, and the polish, because hey, no better results than right here on camera, right? Okay, so next up is gonna be the seal and squeal. Pretty much this right here is gonna be a polish. They use all kind of great polymers in here, really good ingredients that should help kind of fill in any kind of scratches like I was showing you in the beginning, that's all over my hood. After you put the stuff on, you let it dry for about 20 minutes, then you come back with a microfiber cloth, a clean microfiber cloth, and wipe it all down. And as I'm doing this, it's becoming obvious that you don't want to put this stuff anywhere near your pantry because, hey, especially something like the Hyde Rehab, this thing really resembles like a Thousand Island bottle or something like that. So just imagine grabbing this and putting it on the salad instead. Put a little bit on the applicator pad. A little bit goes a long way with this stuff. And rub it into your paint in the same direction that the wind flows. Okay, so I do have the seal and squeal polish all over half my hood. You let it dry for about 20 to 30 minutes. While this is drying, I'm gonna go ahead and work on this side of the car, clay bar it, and probably do the seal and squeal on this side as well. Which means why I'm doing my entire car with the clay bar is I live here in Houston, and there is a bunch of road grime and everything that gets up on my car. Actually, as I'm doing this fender right here, I'm seeing I have a little tiny bits of tar or road grime. They're just basically cemented onto the car. This thing right here is getting them up, and you can see all that black stuff is all that tar that just wiped right off my car. So this clay, which actually I could probably even use half of this, but this clay is super sticky, and it is getting any kind of contaminants that's on my paint. It's just wiping it right off. So as I'm doing this panel over here, I tore off a little bit of clay. This thing is awesome for just getting the 5.0 emblem, any kind of chrome or anything that has any kind of contaminants on it, just getting them right off. Okay, now that I've let this stuff dry for about 20-30 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and take a clean microfiber towel, actually tear the tag off of it. You don't want any kind of like spider scratches or anything in there. But take a clean microfiber and just wipe it right off. Which, wow, this stuff, it's just coming right off. A lot of other cheaper polishes out there, they bind up, make your towel roll over. This stuff is just wiping right off, and it's just a magnificent blue color. Wow, this stuff is really bringing my paint back to life. Yeah, I haven't even brought it out into the sun yet, but I can just see. I mean, a lot of the scratches are gone. This blue just looks, wow. I can't wait to put the wax on here to see what the final quality is going to be. So after you wipe all the polish off, take your gloss sauce, carnauba wax, it's T1 carnauba wax with natural oils, so a bunch of natural ingredients. I really do like this stuff because as I look into it, there's a bunch of amino acids and different vitamins that are really good for your paint. But as far as this stuff, this is just like any other carnauba wax. Just go ahead and put it on in a swirling pattern, as you'll see here in a second. And this stuff right here is going to fill in even more scratches, so I'm very, very curious to see how well this stuff works. The company, they've said that, you know, they were very confident in their products, and like I was saying, it has great ingredients, so I'll put the stuff on, let it dry for about 20-30 minutes. Same thing, take it off, and let y'all see the results. Okay, so I have let this wax dry here for about 30 minutes. Same thing, take your clean microfiber cloth and wipe it off. Let's see if this wax comes off as clean, as easy as that polish did. And it's looking like it does. Very nice finish, even better. Almost like a glass finish. Let's just feel. Wow, that has like a glass finish right there. So go ahead and take all this off, pull it out into the sun, and see just how good these products got my paint. Okay, so I just got done waxing the hood, and also, if y'all remember, I had a black wrap on the roof. Well, as I was taking it off, it was hard to get this residue off, so I decided to clay bar, polish, and wax this side, leave the other side how it was when I initially took the wrap off. So I'm gonna go ahead, pull my car out into the sun so y'all can really see the true quality of this product. Well, all I can say is wow. I mean, compare this right here, this is just me cleaning the car, to this over here. And personally, I think that's a night and day difference. I mean, yes, there are some small swirls in there, and I am just gonna have to paint correct my entire car to have to get those out. But there is a significant difference from just cleaning versus polishing and waxing. I mean, even from just the how shiny it is. I mean, wow. I mean, this over here, it's way more reflective compared to over here. I'm impressed by this stuff. The stuff did a great job, and it's even way more apparent on the roof. And you can see all this gunk and everything that's been on my roof. I mean, it doesn't look good at all compared to over there. I mean, yes, there's still a little bit here. I just need to scrape that off, but wow, there is a just significant difference using this stuff. I'm actually very curious to see if it's going to help back here. I mean, just to give y'all another reference, this is the quality of the paint when I first started, and look at all that right there. I'm just really hope to see if I can get that stuff out. But seriously, I am definitely not let down by this stuff so far. But I do have a few hours ahead of me. I'm gonna go ahead and just do my entire car now. Y'all see the end results here in about 10 seconds, right before I do the interior of my car with the trim cleaner and leather cleaner. Now, just how powerful this clay bar is really can be demonstrated here. This mirror right here I cleaned it and everything, but you can still see so many contaminants on it. So I'm gonna go ahead, run this clay bar over it, see how much of this stuff I can get off. And just like the other parts of the car, anything that's on this mirror, besides the paint, is just coming right off. Okay guys, now I'm done. I am done wiping all the wax off. I put the trim restorer on everything I could find that, you know, is basically trim, you know, plastic, like little rocker panels down there, big old plastic thing back here. But before I pull it out and show you all the results, I do need to clean the interior. Now, my leather seats, they are in good condition, but now my plastic and vinyl on the inside, I'm gonna be cleaning with this Hyper Cleanse. This is really cool because you can use it on leather, you can use it on the vinyl, plastic, which if you have a Mustang, you know that there is no shortage of plastic on the interior. So I'm gonna go ahead, get rocking on this, and I'll show you the full results from this full detail. And just like that, Bubba is clean. Now, it honestly feels like I have a completely different car now. Granted, yeah, my car was really dirty when I first started out, but just the paint quality of this car, it is really night and day difference. I mean, you can't see all those crazy swirls and everything that were in there when I first started out. Like I said, I give Lithium Auto Elixirs a big thumbs up because, I mean, just look at that. That is truly a night and day difference. Even right back here was actually really bad. As you can see, you can't nearly see the scratches. I mean, they're still there. I mean, you can barely see them, but they aren't nearly as prevalent as they once were. Over here on the antenna, I used their trim restore. I mean, it was pretty faded before. I mean, now not nearly as bad. Even on the mirror over here, I remember I showed y'all just how bad it was, all those bugs and everything all stuck on it. Now it honestly looks brand new to me. And I remember right over here, the scratches were really insane. And like I said, some scratches are still there, but not nearly as bad as they once were. So the stuff really did do a great job. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. Now moving to the inside of my car, I mean, it wasn't bad even to really start out with, but the trim cleaner that they had, it did its job. I mean, hey, got all my trim looking nice and black. I even used it over here, so everything looks really clean. I mean, hey, no complaints at all. I mean, some cleaners, they leave that smudgy look. This one definitely didn't. Got everything real clean, so hey, everything they sent me really did do a good job. I mean, I couldn't use the leather cleaner because, I mean, my seats, I mean, there's nothing bad with them. And the absolute worst area of my car was my roof. It had that adhesive left over from the wrap out like I was telling you about, but there is no adhesive left anywhere. And even, I mean, all over my car, the metal, it feels almost like glass now. So I am definitely impressed with the results. But again, thank you for Lithium Auto Elixirs for even sending me this stuff. If you are interested in picking up any of the stuff, I will leave links down in the description below. And like I said, even their website, I'll put that in the description below too. But definitely check them out. If you place an order, let them know Bubba sent you. Okay, so I just got done washing my car and I got a message that there's gonna be meat out here in Porter where I'm staying. So I have Bubba all cleaned up. I've never been to a meet out here in Porter, so I might as well just go see what's up over there. Very nice, S550 has the Shelby wing on it, RTR wheels. Then you move over here to the front, RTR lights. I don't understand why so many people don't like these. And this car right here, it looks badass. But like I said, it's not a crazy big meet, but it's cool because it's a bunch of local guys, and it's not like a bunch of kids are all ruining it, doing burnouts and everything in here, so I like these kind of meets. Even this little EcoBoost over here looks good. 2.3 liter badge, turbo badge. I mean, I like it. Not bad for an EcoBoost.
The color changing stuff?
Yeah.
But those headlights are unique. I never have found them on anything else.
And look at this 2012 over here. It's a lava red Coyote engine. Bought it for $7,000. I mean, yeah, it has 100,000 miles, but that's insane that he bought it for $7,000. And another thing that's crazy, it's a premium, and he bought it for $7,000. So that's kind of telling you how cheap you can get a Coyote. So hey, if you can swing it, get a Coyote. And this blue Mustang right here has a ton of potential. I talked to the owner over here. He is going to be doing a lot of work to it, so expect it on the channel very soon. I'm actually out here at the meet now. Not a bad showing for a quick little get together out here in Porter. So not bad. I'll have to come to this one a little bit more. But guys, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and please subscribe. And as always, have a great day.